Hello and welcome to Thought for March the 23rd. Our readings are Numbers chapter 4, Proverbs chapter 1 and Luke chapter 15. And our thought is, your calamity comes like a whirlwind. Today we start reading the Proverbs, and what a rich source of thought provokers they contain. The disadvantage of reading a whole chapter at once is often that each usually contains such a rich variety of points for wise thinking and meditation that to seriously try to comprehend an entire chapter at one time can give you a sort of mental indigestion. Our minds focused on the latter part of the first chapter from verse 23. If you turn at my reproof, behold, I will pour out my spirit to you. I will make my words known to you. Solomon is personifying wisdom, and in the New Testament we see Jesus as the embodiment of divine wisdom. James writes of the wisdom from above, in James 3 verse 17. So it is essential we embrace wise thinking and therefore wise living. This leads to spiritual blessings. It may also lead to material blessings, but these can lead to distractions, as we see in the progress and the end of Solomon's life. Our chapter then goes on to spell out the contrast. Because you have ignored all my counsel and would have none of my reproof, I will also laugh at your calamity. I will mock when terror strikes you, like a storm, and your calamity comes like a whirlwind, when distress and anguish comes upon you. Verses 25 through to 27. These words could be so true in the experience of the present world, and the time will come when the wise will look back on those overwhelmed by calamity and say, because they hated knowledge and did not choose to fear the Lord, they would have none of his counsel. Verse 29 to 30. As a result, they shall eat the fruit of their way. Verse 31, which is like saying they proved themselves to be useless trees, because they produced useless fruit. It is impossible to stay in a neutral position, to be either for or against God's ways. Put your car in neutral and it goes nowhere. The last two verses tell us the complacency of fools destroys them, but whoever listens to me will dwell secure. We must not be complacent, just drifting along with no destination in our sights. Our salvation depends upon it. Well, thank you once again for joining us for Thought for the Day, where together we can open up the pages of God's Word, knowing that Word to be a lamp to our feet and a light to our path.